Yo, what it do, world? Once again, it's a brand new day. Thank God for giving us the grace to wake up and have another day, have another breath of life. Every day you breathe and there's still opportunity no matter what your age is. So I seen a video clip. It's Brandon Ingram versus Frito Lay. And this brother served in the U.S. Navy, I believe. Finished his time with serving the country, and then ended up working for Frito Lay's, the chip company. And the brother was putting in work, grinding, doing 20 hours a day. Damn near almost lost his wife because he was working so hard, until, she realized, oh, this man's really at work. And, I'm pretty sure there was a goal in the back of his head. This is why he was working like that. And then an accident happened. Now, I think he was electrocuted. Now he's got like 2 discs in his back that are destroyed. He's got kidney failure or something like that. He's basically fucked up. And I don't mean to say that in any type of funny way or anything like that. Like, he's really messed up. And he can't work. He's like taking his time to get out of the bed. He can't function. And he was asking the job for help. Didn't even try to do anything to the job at first. He's asking the job for help. Can I get a chair to sit down? Can I get a few days off so I can heal? That type of injury, you ain't gonna heal off no days off. But he's asking for days off so he can kind of just sit back for a second and not have to worry about getting up out of the bed like that and, trying to get to work all fucked up. And they denied him over and over again. And then the situation, when he's requesting for help, they don't want to help the man. And then he started to have the medical expenses. When he did get checked, that's when he found out about the disc in his back. That's when he found out the liver failure and all that stuff. And they didn't want to help. And eventually, he was let go, which means insurance is bye-bye. And now he's got to be stuck with all this medical bills, to the point where the man had to take money out of his kids' savings, his kids' piggy bank and shit like that. That's some fucked up shit, man. That's some real fucked up shit. I feel real bad for that brother. I wish I was in a more stable position to help somebody like that. But Frito Lay, what the fuck is you doing? Y'all gotta be $1 billion, maybe $1 trillion company. I believe y'all owned by Pepsi. What the fuck is that? Y'all pieces of shit. The CEO, Frito Lay, piece of shit. Pepsi, piece of shit. I'm gonna tell you people something, man. 9 to 5 is cool and all. You get your money, pay your bills, do what you gotta do. But never, ever, ever put in the back of your head that this is gonna be all, this is the say all, be all. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If you on your way to work, you driving to work, all right? Picture this, you driving to work. And you on time, you early. You done got yourself some coffee, whatever it is, breakfast. You on your way to work. You get in a car accident. And God forbid you die, you pass away. Do you know what's gonna happen to your job? That motherfucker's not gonna stop. It's just like that song Damian Marley said. The slave mill is still grinding. They're just gonna fucking put somebody else in that position. It's like you're a number. It's almost like prison. It's like, oh, he's gone. Put another number there. Man, no morals, no ethics, no nothing. That's fucking fucked up, man. Prayers up to Brandon Ingram. Frito Lay, you a piece of shit. PepsiCo, you a piece of shit. Y'all need to make that shit right. Y'all need to pay that man medical bills. Y'all need to fucking cut him a check so he could support his family. The man got kids, man. To see him and his wife crying because they had to take money from their children to support the household, to keep the household in order. That's unbelievable. And you know what comes with things like that too? I'm pretty sure if you ever been in an accident of some sort, you know that when you're in an accident and there's a lawsuit, because now they're suing them, of course, which they should, they should, because their whole lives are changed now. You know what I'm saying? But when you're in a situation like that, you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna send insurance companies and shit like that, and these private investigators to start spying on you. So this man's at his house. He's got children. He could be sitting outside or some shit, and his children are playing around, and they watching him. trying to see if he's gonna, bust a lap or some shit like that. Bruh, come on. Y'all know damn well that man is fucked up because he's been going to work fucked up for God knows how long. When he went to the doctor looked at him and said, man, you shouldn't even be doing anything. What the fuck, bruh? And it's to a point where it was so bad, the doctor sees what's happening and is like, yo, you know what? Just give me half and we'll figure the rest out later. This is fucking horrible. Horrible. I don't know what to say about that shit, but seeing it just made me have some thoughts. I feel like, there's something that a social media influencer, I wouldn't say he's a social media influencer, but he put people up on game. And he said, infiltrate, learn, the system, and get the hell out of these places, man. Don't ever put 10 years plus, 20 years plus into a job. It will fuck you up. It will fuck you up because then you won't know nothing else. Always have time to yourself. Educate yourself. Gather information. Learn about yourself. Learn about the skills that God has given you within. You may not figure it out right away. Shit, I'm still figuring it out because I'm a man of many hats. You get what I'm saying? But try to figure out yourself because these jobs don't give a fuck about you. A little story. I was working at Ford dealership. And there was a pastor who was working there. Yeah, he was a pastor. He had like a little small church, Started off in the house, and he got a little building. Now he's bigger, and I pray that he's doing a lot better. But anyways, I believe he gave 20 years of his life to this job. Okay, I'm not gonna say his name, but he did 20 years in that job. He's seen that job change so many ways. Seen people come and go out of that place, right? And one day I come in, he's fired. And he didn't even get a 401k. I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh my God, you gave these people 20 years of your life. And just like that, you're replaceable. All that, good morning, how you doing? I get it. Upper management also has a job to do and it's probably more stressful because I've been in a management position. I haven't been to the top, but I could see the stress that those other people have because it's like, dog, I gotta pay my house. Dog, I gotta pay my car. Dog, my kids are getting bigger. They gotta go to college. Dog, this is happening. This is happening. This is happening. So it's like a fucking weight over your back. And you trying your best to be better and better. And then they come down on you and they tell you gotta let somebody go. I'm gonna tell you something. When I had to let somebody go in the position that I had, I didn't feel right about it. And I made sure I talked to God so I could have a clear conscience because that's never been my position. Okay? That's never been my position. But all I could say, man, is just like Louis Farrakhan said, just like my brother Malcolm X said, and if they didn't say it, they fucking showed examples of it. Do for self, man. I ain't saying don't get a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is necessary to some degree. But don't put in your mind that, I like this job and I'm going to stay here for fucking 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Look at how quick things can change like a snap of the fingers. The Thanos effect. That's what I want to call it. All right, if any of y'all seen the Avengers Infinite Wars and Endgame, Thanos would snap his fingers and shit just changed, right? So, the Thanos effect. Look at how quick things changed for 2020. COVID-19 hit, motherfuckers were in the house, jobs were shut down. Walmart to this day is still closing at 10 o'clock at night, at least where we live. I don't know about you guys. And now they're saying that they're threatening to shut down the country again. So people who are not essential workers have the possibility of losing their jobs again. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how long the people are gonna sit still and watch shit like this happen. And because we're in modern times and we've seen so much history, we think that we can't do shit like that no more. But you'd be sadly mistaken. That's what they fucking fear. They fear that shit. They fear that shit, and I'm telling you, they fear it. But I'm not gonna go off the subject. There's a lot of things I could talk about, and Lord's will, I'm gonna bust out my other camera, and I'm gonna really get some shit popping. Lord's will, I could also get some music going again, I got my hand, like I said, I'm a man of many hats. Shit, I'm about to go to work right now. But, and some days I do get into my head and I go, damn, man, you know, what about my goals? What about my dreams? But my wife, my children put me back on path. They said, well, we know you. Dad, we know you. You're never gonna stay. You gonna be rebellious. It's in my blood. I'm a Haitian. You know, we just not gonna sit down and take it for too long. I'm not. So like, we know you're gonna follow your dreams and you're gonna find a way. So all I can say to you guys, brothers, sisters, doesn't matter what your race is. Don't get caught up at these jobs, because I'm telling you, and this is the God honest truth. The Lord is my witness. If you would have died heading to work, they would say, hey man, you know, John, he's gone, you know? And then, you know, after that, they'd either within the company raise somebody up in that position or fucking put a ad out on Indeed, need this position filled. Just like that. So find a way to do for self, guys, so that way you can roll out of bed doing something that's fulfilling and happy to you, where you don't have to put yourself at risk. Because Frito Lay, he got injured at the fucking job, man. At the job? That's fucked up, bro. That is so fucked up. You should do better than that. So if anybody sees this, if the CEO of Frito Lay sees this, fuck you. PepsiCo, fuck you. You know, I'll never buy a bag of chips a day in my life. I'll fucking buy pork rinds if I had to, which I don't want, but I'll stay the fuck away from chips. Like, fuck y'all, man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? This is horrible, bro. Are we not humans like y'all? Do we not bleed like y'all? I'm gonna tell you something. The rich and the poor, don't matter what your social class is. When you dead, you dead. Here's one more story. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna say this correct, but it's in the Bible, it's a scripture. There was once a rich man, and there was this poor man. And he would stay outside of the rich man's door to try to get some crumbs. You know, he would be asking for a little bit of shit. And check this out. The poor man died. The rich man died. The rich man ended up in hell, and the poor man was somewhere else. Okay? He was doing better, of course. And, you know, the rich man seen it. Like, they brought him down there to see what was going on. And he was just like, I know him. You know, and then he was trying to get through, and they were like, you can't go over there. And then he was like, why not? And he was like, this is where your location is. This is where you will be at. Okay? And then he was like, well, can I tell my family, you know, to do right and shit like that? And he was like, if your family want to do right, they're gonna do right. All right, of course, I'm putting my own twist to it, but moral of the story is, it don't matter what your social class is, because when you die, it's a fair playing ground, and your book of life will be revealed, and then it's gonna determine what happens to you from there. Is there a hell? Is there a heaven? I don't know. I'm not God. That's not my position to say. But I do believe, I know energy don't die, and I know it gets settled somewhere, and if you don't do right, you're probably never coming back. So, prayers up to Brandon Ingram. I hope that lawsuit goes your way, brother. Hopefully they call it the Brandon Ingram lays, and you own half of that motherfucker, or 75% of it, because they definitely owe us a lot more. All right? Man, all praise is due to the Most High. Again, I got the Doobie Hits merchandise. I got the shirt on. All right. I got some ashtrays. Not ashtrays, I'm sorry. I got smoke trays, and then I got the grinders. So just hit me up on the comments, send me a DM, whatever it is that you want to do, and I'll do my best to get you your merchandise. Excuse me, but as always, it's your boy EB Medaston, third generation. Need I say more? You have a blessed day. God is good all the time. Yay.